live from the Mall of Asia Arena. Ito na po ang ating PBA Sabado Nights. Mig Coffee, hinaharap ang kanilang ikalawang panalo dito sa Governor's Cup. Makakatapat ang isa sa pinakamainit na koponan sa PBA ngayon. Ang init sa tag-ulan ang laban ng ating matutungayan. Mag-umarjan pa kasama natin si Jason Webb. Mig Coffee picked up their first win, wanting to be on the rise, pero yung katapat nila, napakatindi rito, yung Petron.
Hottest team in the league right now, Petron, against one team that is finally getting full complement of players and also getting a complement of players that are actually getting their confidence in Mig Coffee.
Pero bago tayo mag-umpisa, pakinggan muna natin ang binabanggit sa sahig ng MOA Arena.
Up against the boys boosters, Sangka PBA Kampiana.
So here we go, PBA Sabado Nights now underway. Ang mga naka-asul na Mig Coffee ang unang kukuha ng possession dito. Jason, napaka-interesanting matchup dito, yung magiging bakbakan, yung backcourt na magkabilang ko.
I think all across the table, when you look at both teams, these are one of the two deeper teams in the league. Kaya magiging interesting. There's lahat ng mga matchup na makikita natin dito.
Petron Blaze Boosters, after dropping their opening assignment kontra sa Meralco, has picked up 3 wins in a row. At ang maganda ba sa Meralco draws first blood, yung mga panalo nila, Jason, paganda ng paganda, palupit ng palupit yung kanilang nagiging performance.
Palaki ng palaki yung lamang nila dito mga kalaban. As well.
James struggled in his first 2 games in the Governor's Cup, broke out of his funk last time around. Hindi sa kanyang unang tira, ito na yung mga blast.
Can't give him too many opportunities. Speaking about James Yap, yes, sinabi mo nga, he struggled in his first 2 games, but now he has found his form. Coming from the last game, tapos ito, libre, open look for himself.
Elijah Millsap, one of the most impressive imports of the bench. 3 points right away. Abante na naman dalawa ang Petron.
Yeah, you're right. He's one of the more impressive ones. But when you look at the lineup of imports that we've had this conference, it's not all. Lahat sila talagang magagalingin nakuha nating batch ng mga imports ngayon.
Kita mo naman itong Petron is playing their 5th game. Mig Coffee nasa 4th game. Pero andito na tayo sa stage ito. Wala pa nagkakapalitan sa ganitong crop ng imports natin.
I think maximum na talaga yung dalawa na magpapalit.
Ay, meron kang clue kung sino.
I mean, if ever there was going to be a maximum na dalawa na yun. Even given the fact that we're almost halfway done, we're reaching the halfway point of the tournament already. Baka yung iba, baka magkano pa, gumambol pa.
Millsap is blocked off the floor by Fajardo, Tabagnot, Tubid, and Santos. Nag-iwan. Ito si Millsap completely. And we are tied at 5.
We've seen some crazy crossovers mula kahapon hanggang ngayon. And yung mga crossovers na yan, really shaking down yung mga defenders.
Tubid sa loob. Gliding those 2 points. Beautiful basketball being displayed by both sides so far. San Miguel, 5 nila has Alex Malyari. Si Pingris na napanggit na natin. Nandiyan dyan si Devance, si Blakely at si James Yap. They'll stop gambling. Blakely taking it to the rack. Mihingi ng offensive foul itong Petron, pero 2 shots parating para kay Marcus Blakely.
So it's a crossover right here. Also, you guys said it's also the floor there. Seems like that's the last one. But look at Mark Pingris. At that size, still the athletic ability to take it to the other side.
Blakely, his free throw shooting has been the focus in the first assignments sa kampanya netong Mig Coffee. He improved somewhat in their last game, pero malayo pa rin sa mga dinedesire mo from an import, but he goes 2 for 2 right here, right now.
You know, people are going to look at that because that's the only weak spot of his game at the moment. Everything else has to be top-notch and one of the best in the league.
Ka-average ka pa naman ng 20-20. Moisa Coragi. Hati ka naman kagad yung naging magkakampi sa Gilas, Pilipinas.
This is what Mark Pingris brings to the table. The energy, the hustle, and of course right there, the presence underneath. Kahit na mas maliit siya, nasasabayan niya yung malalaki.
Millsap slicing through, no go. Malyari for the board. Forward pass over to Blakely. Marcus at the James. Here's another 3.
Pretty easy basketball para dito sa Mig Coffee. What they're doing right now is they're pushing the ball early, and when they push the ball early, at least that doesn't give a chance for Petron's defense to set up. Credit to point guards, credit as well for Blakely, dahil tinutulak nila yung bola na maaga.
Kabagnot looking for Tubig. Dadalhin niya sa kabilang dulo yung bola. Now it's up to Arwin Santos. 5 seconds on the shot clock para sa Petron. Tubig's in trouble. Taken away now by James. Forward to Blakely. Tomahawk is good para sa San Mig Coffee, forcing Petron into this early timeout. Higit 8 minuto pa natitira sa ating opening frame. 5 kaagad ang abante ng San Mig Coffee Mixers after this throwdown. Jason, katulad nung binabanggit mo kanina, no? Ito si Mark Pingris, kita mo naman 23-8 ang pinakalat na mga numero last time around nang mapulot na San Mig ang kanilang unang panalo. Pero more than the numbers, it's the energy that he provides.
On the screen right there, Maguri, that's the stats. He brings you rebounds, he gives you the points when he's there. But more importantly, sabi mo nga, may energy siya, may toughness siyang binibigay, yung depensa niya sa loob, at saka yung nabanggit nga natin, inside presence. That's why, as you can see what Coach Tim was saying, that when Mark Pingris came in, it gave them a huge lift. Not only on the offensive side, more importantly on the defensive side. At tulong ng Blakely na anchor doon sa depensa.
Mark Pingris talagang tinutuloy yung kanyang naging performance sa Gilas, Pilipinas as Arwin Santos pulls the trigger. He's been having a miserable time from deep dito sa Governor's Cup. He's only hit one of those deep ones so far in the tournament. Devance looking to show him how it's done. Di ubra, Santos para sa rebound. Kabagnot waiting for that Fajardo pick. Alex over to the left side, blocking foul whistle there. Dalawang personal foul para dito sa Devance. Kabagnot takes off Malyari, goes to Santos sa kabilang kanto, susubok. Sobra pa rin yung kanyang tira doon. Arwin Santos now 1 of 13 from the 3-point line dito sa ikatlong komperensya ng inyong PBA. Blakely with 10 to work with, 5 minutes having gone by in this matchup. Yap over to Blakely, somebody's got to put it up. Whistled on Fajardo.
Even if Junmar Fajardo, he played for Gilas, he still needs a lot of maturity. You can see right there in that you can say it's almost a cheap foul. Siya yung pamanggal dito kay Blakely. He could have stayed there in the middle, just used his size, taas yung kamay. But what happens is he gives up that foul, becomes his second personal, pupunta tuloy siya sa bench.
Doug Kramer now in the game for the first time para sa Petron. Malyari to Devance, looking to touch it over to Ping. 4 na segundo sa kanilang shot clock. Devance forced to put it up, couldn't bail them out. Ball is loose. Kramer tracks it down. Lassiter picking up speed, bumping into James, gets it out to Kramer. Elijah Millsap trying to decide what to do. He runs into traffic. Arwin!
It's just athletic ability on the part of Arwin Santos. Di mo alam kung saan niya kukunin. The long arms as well as the leaping ability had the defense guessing kung saan niya kukunin.
So si Arwin Santos, when he doesn't settle for the 3, very efficient. That reverse in return, 63% shooting yan pagka hindi sa 3 tumitira si Arwin Santos.
And you almost feel he's bailing out his defender when he's pinned and shooting that 3-point shot.
Kabagnot kontra Malyari. They go to Millsap. He launches a 3. Pangalawa na yan.
That's Joe Devance. Joe Devance cannot help a little bit too much there dahil kailangan arm's length away siya dito kay Elijah Millsap because Millsap is gonna make and take that shot.
Malyari couldn't get rid of Kabagnot. Pingris, hindi sila nagkaintindihan doon ni Blakely. Shot clock actually didn't go off. Malyari was trying to beat the shot clock pero hindi na tumunog yung buzzer pero
because the shot clock actually reset already nung pinasa ni Pingris yung bola.
Dahil nag-iba na yung possession, ano?
No, because it actually hit the ring when he passed it.
Millsap in trouble. Blakely pinukul papunta kay James. It's a foot race with Millsap. James trying to get it over to Rivas. Kapag not, has it taken away by Malyari. Reyes. That layup.
Too many turnovers. Actually, too many turnovers on the part of Petron. Can't allow Mig Coffee to get those turnovers. Dahil kita natin Mig Coffee na nagka-turnover. Blakely, one of those guys at tatakbo, and that's where they got a lot of points. Number 1 in the league when it comes to turnover points.
Blakely contra Santos. They get it over to Rivas. Back to Blakely. Takes the contact. Blakely
able to hurt itong Petron in any way so far. This one, he wants to hurt them the 3-point way.
As PJ Simon checks in para kay James Yap. Chris Floods pumasok na rin. Kasama pa itong si Chico Lanete to replace the backcourt para naman sa Petron. 3-point play completed. Mig Coffee lead now up to 7 points. Let's step to go. The defense is fouled.
That's miscommunication on the part of Mig Coffee. You gotta be able to locate your man a little bit early. Now, when it comes to PJ Simon, that's why Chris Lotz was able to get a running start.
Referee Rivas whistled for that personal foul. Yung last line of defense na tinaga niya. Kaya 2 shots parating para dito kay Chris Lotz. Pasok yung muna as we take a look at this Kawasaki rousing fast break. Starting dito, none other than Marcus Blakely. Yap took it away early on. Marcus Blakely makes him pay. Brought to you by Rouser 135 by Kawasaki. Rouse the rider in you. Blakely forced to get it across. Ingris ngayon may tangan ng bola. Kramer sagging off. They go to Rivas. Pasa niya medyo behind pero nandun si Malyari to salvage it. Taken away by Millsap. Millsap against Blakely. Ay.
The right thing there, actually leaped a little early, tapos diniretso na yung katawan niya kay Blakely. Blakely, the shot blocker, couldn't get off. Able to get the 2 points.
Chase down sana, no? Nasa lane maliksi, enters the contest, masama pa itong si Mahoka. Pahinga muna si Malyari and Ping.
And you look at what Millsap does here. Dumiretso siya, yung katawan niya. He let his body cut across the lane there. Hindi makahabol ngayon at makatalon nitong si Marcus Blakely.
PJ Simon off the catch. Kramer for the board. Lutz on the move. Sasalubungin ito ni PJ Simon. Kramer sliding. Kramer! 2 points. And Kramer connecting para dito sa Petron. Sabi ng iba, parang magkapatid lang ang peg nito. Sa sequence na yun, pinakita nila. Kilalang-kilala nila ang mag-isa't isa. 6 unanswered points galing dito sa Petron Blaze has forced etong San Miguel to a timeout, but they turn it over right away. Referee Rivas though recovers with a huge block.
But that's just a poor inbound on the part of San Mig Coffee. Coach Tim Cole wanted that timeout to stop the momentum. Ang nangyari, binalik pa nila yung bola dito sa Petron.
Millsap contra Blakely. Goes down low to Kramer. Looking to carve out some space. Asking for the foul. Ball will remain with Petron. Lanete maglalabas. Ako papunta kay Kramer.
This unit of Petron Blaze right now is simply taking advantage of miscommunication on defense of the unit of San Mig Coffee. This is not the first time that this unit of San Mig Coffee has missed an assignment. Doug Kramer taking full advantage.
Kramer couldn't complete the 3-point play, pero Millsap keeps the possession alive para dito sa mga nakaputi. Last third to Kramer na naman. Not that time around. Right there.
Yeah, you know, and turnovers galore para dito sa San Mig Coffee.
Lanete with a pull-up. Diubra. Baroka steps on the gas. Drops it off papunta kay Rivas. San Miguel reset this attack with only 10 seconds to shoot. Maliksi flashes, Baraka pops out, 3 to shoot para sa mga naka-asul. Taking it to Rivas for the laner. Airball ang resulta.
Defense of Petron definitely stepping it up here in the latter part of this first quarter.
Milsa biglang nanlaki mata because he saw itong si Maliksi was on his back heel. He picks up the personal on the lane. Second yan para kay Maliksi. 2 shots para dito kay Milsa. Mapapanood na din ang PBA sa pinakabagong channel sa Pay TV, Hyper ang tawag dyan. Please check with your local cable operators for availability. Another interesting subplot dito sa matchup na to, Jason. Olsen Racela, who used to coach Petron Blaze, is now one of the assistants dito sa San Mig. How big a part is that gonna play?
You know, that on the part of Coach Olsen, you know, he knows a lot of the players there. Now, this is not a league that has 100 teams to begin with. You know, other coaches know what other teams want to run anyways.
Petron still up by 1, 2-minute warning of the first quarter. Kramer overshoots. Looking at the officials, Blakely looking to make him pay. Backdoor cut by PJ!
That's a really tight pass, and that's just a good pass on the part of Marcus Blakely. And PJ Simon with enough concentration na hindi siya nawala kahit na ilang kamay ang dinaanan ng bola na yon.
Lanata breaking down ito si Baraka pero nandoon si Blakely to send it back. What help being shown here by Marcus Blakely. Lassiter bodying up on the San Mig import. Blakely using his footwork, looking for Rivas. Blakely picks it right back up. Puts it off the rim. Rivas is
offensive rebound that time. Ginamit ng Petron, or rather ng Mig Coffee. Only the first 2 offensive rebounds actually in that play na yun.
Lassiter fouled by PJ Simon. Take another look at that last sequence. You know what a pass, no? Yun yung passing, yung kanina before this block, yun yung pinapasa mo doon sa lugar, wala pa yung tao. With the complete confidence na dadating din yung kakampi mo.
That's just real. Knowing each other. Remember, this is in the first tour of duty of Marcus Blakely with this team. Kaya naman, may knowledge na siya kung ano yung mga gusto gawin ng kanyang mga kampi.
As John C. Del Campo enters the contest for the first time, papalitan si Rafi Rivas. Pingris nandiyan na rin para naman kay Blakely. Under a minute remaining sa quarter number 1. It is San Mig Coffee by 2 points, 25-23. High-scoring first quarter so far, Jason. Does this favor any of these teams or okay lang yan?
Actually, both teams like to score. Like to run so much. But because Marcus Blakely pushes the ball so hard, it makes them a hard-scoring team on the run as well. 2 for 1 there para dito sa Petron ginawa ni Elijah Millsap.
PJ contra Lutz, bounces it over to Del Campo. He anchors the triangle. Handoff pabalik kay Simon. Lutz, Simon fits here, but is called for the reach and foul.
That foul of Chris Lutz because they went for a 2 for 1 and now since they fouled, nawala yung opportunity para sa 2 for 1 para dito sa Petron Blaze.
Alexi waiting for the motion to get it out to Baraka. Ito na nga, San Mig looking to hold for the last possible attempt. Slapped out of bounds with 9.3 remaining. Maliksi with 6 to shoot. Couldn't get rid of Lassiter. Maliksi off the twirl. No go. Junmar Fajardo clears the board and that'll do it. Para sa unang 12 minuto ng aksyon, ang San Mig Coffee ang magbabaon ng 4 na puntos sa kalamangan after James Yap buried this 3 and San Mig Coffee got off and running. Pero si Millsap di naman pumayag na masyadong magpalayo. 27-23 na sa ating talaan. Pabalik po kami para sa second quarter. Tayo ng Mall of Asia Arena kung saan tinututukan nga natin yung mga malahalimaw na numero pinapakita talaga sa atin ito ni Marcus Blakely. Everything but the free throw shot niya ang kanyang ibinibigay. Kita mga averages yan, Jason, 29-21.
Close to 30, over 20. Don't forget, he's close to 5 assists. He's close to 2 steals a game. He's at 2 blocks a game. And yung sinasabi niya, you know, the free throw is not working for him at the moment. So it's a work in progress. It's not going in, yes. But pag-uusapan yan pag natatalo sila. But you know, once they start winning, people are going to talk about the numbers, the huge numbers that he's been able to give for his team.
So far, 3 of 3 etong si Blakely from that free throw line. Siyempre, tuwan-tuwa at dasal ng dasal na mawala sa kanyang mala sa free throw line si assistant coach Richard De Rosario para lumakas na ulit ang tinda ng t-shirt niya. Second quarter now underway. Mag-umargin pa kasama natin si Jason Webb. Pati na rin ang buong puwersa ng Sports 5 dito sa MOA Arena. Whistle blown sa pagkakataong ito. Offensive foul whistle on the Pinoy sa Tawagi. Kasama ni Ping Risaseg itong sina Simon, Baroka, Maliksi, and Deo Campo. Kalaban ngayon itong si Santos, Cabagnot, Lassiter, Lutz, and Kramer. The Kraken rather, Junmar Fajardo. Cabagnot pulls up from the corner.
Good set there run by Petron Blaze, going from one side of the court all the way to the other to get a good open look.
Deo Campo kontra dito kay Jumar. Now he faces up on him. Sabay ginamit yung back to the basket moves niya. Overshoots though. Cabagnot pushes it out to Lutz. Bitin lang yung 3-point attempt na yun.
He's not taking a lot of 3-point shots this conference. Speaking of just nuts, and I believe he has yet to make one as well. About 0 out of 4, make that 0 out of 5 right now. So 0 out of 3.
Deo Campo has 4 to work with. Is he even aware? YDO fading away over Fajardo.
Break glass in case of emergency. Ang nangyari ba?
Big bailout galing dito kay Yancy. Keeps the San Mig lead at 4. Cabagnot over to Lassiter. Simon in front of him. Lassiter pulls the trigger. Overshoots the mark. Baroka didiskarte sa kabilang dulo. Baroka putting on a variety of moves. Kicks it over to the corner. PJ. No. Rebound Cabagnot. Out to Lutz. Pero nandiyan dyan na kagad ang depensa ng Mixers. Two-man game. Baroka is fouled by Cabagnot.
That's something that Junmar will have to get back because you go up strong. No matter if you're 6'9" or 5'9", you have to go up strong and you can't take anything for granted.
Yancy looking for Baroka. Slapped away by Cabagnot. San Miguel in back. Pero bago yan, balik muna si Elijah Millsap. Maliksi. 14-footer doesn't work. Agawang pa sa rebound. Fajardo na naig.
So many good rebounders out at the front side. You have Junmar, you have Irwin, you have Doug Kramer.
Let's down to kind of the defense. Chris Lutz troops to the line for 2 shots. Shooting 78% from that area.
been a very quiet conference. You mentioned that he hasn't made a three, but hasn't really taken a lot of threes. But the one thing that I'm very surprised about is that he only averages only 1 rebound a game. And usually Chris, that's one of those guys that will do a lot of things for you on your team. Will play good defense, will share the basketball, and also get rebounds.
The scoring niya, bagsak just over 4 points per contest as we take a look at the shooting so far. Kabagnot over to Lutz. Goes glass.
Just mentioned Chris Lutz earlier that he only averages 4 points. He's already got 6, and those 6 points more have come in this quarter. And that's the thing para dito sa Petron. You know that they're a deep team. The only question is, can they get it together? And so far they've had in the first 2.5 of this second quarter.
Tabla na naman ang ating labanan sa 29. As we take a look at this Petron strong drive. Millsap on the move. Ito yung kanina, no? Protecting that leather, brought to you by Photon. Empower your business. Petron Blaze Boosters looking to make it 4 in a row para sa kanilang kampanya dito sa Governor's Cup. Samantala, etong San Mig Coffee looking to get to 500. They dropped their first 2 assignments. Nanalo nung nakaraan. Nahanap nila maging 2 dito as James misses on the flip shot. Arwin gets it out to Millsap. Elijah. Fishing expedition sa pagkakataon na yun.
After a rebound, takbo na sila kagad. Pressure on the transition defense of their opponents.
Millsap gets Petron back the lead. 11 puntos na para dito sa import ng Petron. Make that a dozen. Still over 8 minutes remaining sa ating first half. Maliksi looking for Yap. Lutz all over James. They have to swing it the other way. Blakely sa poste kontra kay Millsap. Blakely gustong gamitin yung kanyang katawan. Tutulong si Fajardo na kuyog siya.
Excellent scouting on the defense of Petron. They were just loading one side of Marcus Blakely. Marcus Blakely did not have enough time to think about spinning back.
Coach G hindi naman talaga nagpapahuli din sa palaging pagpapasalamat sa kanyang coaching staff. Fingers gets his second block on Fajardo. This time around, he picks up a foul. Parang check na check ni Ping, ano? Kuya ni John Mark. Actually, may rivalry pang natutunan sa dalawang yan, ha?
Sa Dota. Sabi ko na nga ba eh. But you can see that next time around, Junmar learns a little bit more. Sabi niya, sige, nasasabayan mo ko sa Eric. Konting bangga muna. And that gave him enough space. And now Pingris already picking up his 3rd foul. That's big news para dito sa San Mig Coffee.
Laking dagok nga yan para dito kina Coach Tim Cone. Aside from the numbers, hindi nga matatawaran yung energy, leadership, and inspiration na binibigay ni Ping dito sa San Mig Coffee. Ping now looking to get some of those back. Gets it to Blakely.
Good read there on the part of Marcus Blakely and the guys on the weak side. To be able to just curl to there and then get that easy layup.
Now, down the lane, the finger roll doesn't work. Millsap keeps it alive. Fresh shot clock para dito sa Petron. Millsap against Devance, looking to break his ankles. He kicks it over. They swing it out. Lutz against Yap. Looking for Fajardo. Junmar uses his muscle. Blocked by Blakely.
Fajardo has a number of times nasasabayan siya ni Ping. Has enough to get Ping away from him. Problema may help. Meron pang Marcus Blakely.
Timeout muna ni-request dito nila Coach Gio Vanilla. Petron up by 2, 33-31. down by Philippines at that. Sabihin ninyo ang inyong mga ng PBA pati na rin ng UFL sa Action TV International. Basketball at its finest being displayed here, Jason, para sa ating PBA Sabado nights. Both squads going toe-to-toe so far. Shot clock winding down. Petron on the move. Millsap. Nanda doon si Junmar. Junmar doon nakuyog lang doon ang depensa ng Mixers.
Right now, the defense of the Mixers really making Junmar think about kung ano yung gagawin niya. Dati hindi niya binababalong bola. Ngayon, lagi niyang binababa to power up.
Nice bullet pass coming from Blakely. Joe Devance gets his 4th point of the contest. Tabla na naman tayo sa ika-4 na pagkakataon. Kabagtat loses his dribble, gets it out to Millsap. He attacks the baseline, spinning away. James with the board. Malyari surveys the floor. Ando doon na ang depensa ng Petron. Alexi goes behind the shot. Covered by Fardo. Pero pati braso kasama. Naghahanap si Junmar ng bubutat.
Tawi lang.
Oo, kahit sino dyan, makita mo lang yung bola eh, no? Tuloy, napulot. Personal foul, kaya papalitan sa chest break. Maligsid makes both. Kabante na naman ang dalawa ang Mig Coffee. Kabagno jumps it out. Arwin from the elbow. In and out.
Outside shot of Arwin not working today.
Maligsid na una na. Hop step. And a teardrop. Yubra. Kramer slaps it over papunta kay Santos. Last hitter to Kabagno. He unleashes one.
Confident field shot right there because that is transition. Tapos nakita natin, wala pa masyadong tao sa ilalim, but Alex really shooting that and stroking that with a lot of confidence.
Blakely wanting to create that space against Santos. Goes cross-court to Malyari. Devance at the post. Gusto si Kramer. Rocking that spin away. Personal foul whistled on Douglas.
Personal foul on the 44th player. It's 7-3 foul against the six. 2 free throws to the Reds.
Joe Devance now with a total of 5 points. Has been quiet somewhat here in the Governor's Cup. His tournament high has only been 9 points, Jason. He's only averaging 6 per contest.
Yes, and he is one of those guys that if Mig Coffee wants to go really extensively far, like all the way to the finals, he has to find this game to what it was about more than a year ago. Kung saan, importanteng club siya to make or to extend that floor from that 4th position.
Oren kept it alive, pero Kramer couldn't deliver. Ito na si Malyari sa dulo. Runs all over Elijah Millsap. That's going to be a blocking foul on the Petron import.
Right foul on Elijah Millsap. It's his first one. 4th team foul for Petron Blazers.
Maliksi maglalabas mula sa kaliwa. Gets it out to Malyari. Wala na po 5 minuto natitira sa ating second quarter. Devance may tangan ng bola. Bounces it to James. Yap overshoots. Millsap looking to control the flow. Millsap wanting to go coast to coast. Forced to give it up. Here's Arvin Santos. Couldn't get the bounce. James on the run over to Devance. Looking for the reverse. Baby lang yung tira na yun. Millsap on the breakout. And James Shepard covers that leather.
That's just basketball sense on the part of Mig Coffee to go get that basketball because no one was actually going for it.
Mig Coffee bench up on their feet celebrating the effort of the 5 on the floor. Lalong-lalo na mga pinagagawa nito ni Marcus Blakely.
Marcus Blakely, sukat na sukat. You can see from afar. Sinusukat niya na yung palpal na yan. Goes for it. And not only does he get the block, they're able to get possession right after that.
Marcus Blakely showing us his muscle here. Kinaya niya yung finish move na sinubok ni Elijah Millsap. That is only going to be Blakely's first miss from that free throw line. Nagkadikit-dikit nga lang. Tabla tayo sa 36. Wala nang 4 na minuto na titira. Sa first half, Millsap babawi switching hands.
Yung binabagit natin, yung mga imports na dito. Such quality imports and the way that they can create shots for themselves. Alex was actually wide open.
Sobrang alang yung pasa dito. Papunta sana kay Santos. A little too unselfish sa kabila para dito kay Alex Malyari.
You can see this play right here. You can be selfish if you're this good. Pero ganda ng galaw.
Nilipat pa sa kaliwang kamay. Devons kontra Kramer. Devons flip shot. Kramer clears.
We mentioned
Blakely ties up Doug Kramer.
You know, we mentioned Devons kanina. Yung titira niya kanina flip shot na yun. Those are one of the shots that was very important in those years in which he actually even challenged the best player of the conference honors.
So take a look at that sequence. Kala ni Kramer, kanya na talaga yung rebound. Blakely not giving up, forcing the jump ball. Timeout muna tayo. Kung yung si Blakely more on power o kalabawan ng laro, etong si Millsap, meron din naman mga spectacular move to. Pero parang mas swabe, mas parang pambalirina siya. Pero yung numero, sa rebound lang naman sila nagkalayo.
And you can see para kay Coach G, he does so many things for him on both ends of the court. But what's important with this Petron team is you get an import that has an amount of leadership and will get the respect of his teammates. And so far it seems that Elijah's gotten that.
Petron wins that tap, but couldn't control that leather. Malyari, this time he takes
And there must be a ton of teams out there that are just going, sana import na lang namin si Blakely. Because his energy is so infectious. At saka yung energy niya on both ends of the court eh.
Tabla na naman ang ating labanan. Kabagnat through a Kramer pick. Kabagnat pushes him out. He launches him on two. Alex in and out. Kramer keeps him alive, pero Santos couldn't handle it. Taken away now by Joe Devons. Up on the move. The one-hander. Out. Blakely was actually waiting for the alley-oop. Lassiter unleashes.
Gets himself an open look. Marshall Lassiter's one of those guys that it's just a pure dead shot from three-point range.
Sabado night's basketball at its best here inside the MOA Arena. Napapanood live with IBC 13. Take another look at that Blakely jam. Any angle mo tignan, ano? Grabe lang talaga.
5 assists, 3 blocks. Really, yung si Blakely stat filler talaga siya. Pero you still gotta credit at a little bit itong Petron because 5 rebounds for Marcus Blakely at this point, hindi yan karamihan. Kadalasan, nasa G's na yan ngayon.
Oo, 21 nga average na ito, 20.7 Millsap. Malyari from behind. Millsap, narinig na dumadaguntong siyang parating. Wala na pong 2 minuto na dito na sa ating first half. Lassiter hit a 3 earlier. Now he's in traffic, trying that fancy pass papunta kay Kramer. Even Kramer wasn't expecting that leather. Mig Coffee shooting to reclaim the lead here. Millsap extending his defense kontra dito kay Blakely. Blakely bibigyan kay Rios, taken away by Millsap. It's a 2-on-1. Millsap and Kabagnot. Malyari will hold him down. just did not want to give up the 2 points.
It's a good foul. It's a foul that you don't really hurt your opponent, but at the same time, it's a foul that doesn't give them a 3-point play opportunity.
Elijah Millsap takes care of first. 1 minute and 23 natitira sa ating second quarter. For two to make it a 3-point lead para sa Petron. Controlad. Goes to his left, tied up by Lassiter. There's a 3 from Malik.
Malik C having his best game as a San Mig Coffee mixer, already with 9 points today.
Gets rid of James, pulls the trigger. Couldn't get it to Kramer against 2. Last touch on Doug.
Feels like a semi-final game.
Sabi nga eh. First shot pa lamang tayo dito sa loob ng MOA Arena. Is just scoring at will right now, Jason.
13 points para kay Marcus Blakely.
Alex Pertway.
That's the time right now if you're Petron. But you gotta be able to realize that San Mig Coffee has a foul to give. Give it up now.
Yes, again to Millsap. Naubusin ang oras etong Petron. What a first half we have just witnessed here. And it doesn't get any closer than this. San Mig Coffee will be taking a 1-point lead into the dugout.
You know, 7 deadlocks in that first half. Both teams had a chance to actually take the lead. Di naman kalakihan yung lamang ng dalawang koponan. But in the end, what you really saw was a quality first half.
47-46 is the score at the half. Kung first half pa lang, ganito nakatindi bakbakan, sigurado mas promising pa yung magiging second half. Pero bago yan, welcome muna natin ang ating bisita here on the floor of the MOA Arena. James, yung intensity dito, elimination round pa lang, parang playoffs na agad.
Yun nga, dahil alam naman natin na 1-2 kami. So, kailangan talaga bigay namin yung makakaya namin dahil pag natalo kami, medyo sa baba kami. So, and then, syempre, ganun talaga dahil Petron yan malakas na team. So, kailangan tayo maging consistent kami sa defense namin.
James, ibang-iba yung nilalaro niya in their last game. Pati dito sa laro ngayong araw na to. Ano yung kaibahan? Kaya parang nakikita natin yung the same San Mig Coffee mixers na nakita natin last year na lumalaban sa final.
Well, marami kasing dinagdag na play, so hindi pa namin masyadong kabisado. So, ngayon bumalik kami sa sistema talaga, which is triangle. Yun.
Maraming salamat sa iyong oras, James, and good luck sa second half. So it's a 1-point ball game. San Mig 47, Petron 46. Pagbalik namin, breakdown na ni Jason Webb yung mga nangyari dito sa ating first half. Tama ka. Kontra sa Petron play sa pagpapatuloy ng ating PBA Sabado nights. Mag-umarjan pa rin kasama natin si Jason Webb. What a first half. Lalong-lalo na yung dalawang import. Yung bakbakan nila dito.
Action-filled first half, like you said, the imports were the starting role, but don't forget about the locals. They really helped out their imports. The nice thing about here, when you talk about the imports, they were able to get theirs, but at the same time, was really able to get their teammates involved in the game.
Let's take a look at some of the things that first Marcus Blakely did in that first 24 minutes of action. Hindi lang yung scoring, nakakagulat dito yung assist ni Marcus Blakely.
And, assist-wise, he's there. His stat line is stat filled. Nakikita mo naman. Meron na siya 13 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And then the 3 blocks. So what does this tell you? That he's actually making a difference on both ends of the court.
Para naman dito sa Petron Blaze, aba, hindi rin naman masyado nagpapahuli. Etong kanilang Mr. Steady, he's been taking them away. 3 steals already, Jason.
Yes, and just like Marcus Blakely, who has been able to have an imprint on both ends of the court, ganun din naman si Elijah Millsap. Like you said, he has already 3 steals. That's as good as a block because that actually gives you a possession. So ano makikita natin dito, the numbers are there for both these players. But the nice thing is, Blakely did it in 7 shots. Elijah did it in 10 shots. So that means na nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon yung mga teammates nila. And it's well within the frame of things that the entire team wants to do.
Third quarter now underway. Millsap immediately launches a 3. Santos couldn't keep it alive. Kasama nila sina Tubid, Cabagnot, and Fajardo. Para naman sa San Mig Coffee, we see etong si Malyari, Pingris, Blakely, Devance, and James Yap. Malyari off balance, no go. Fajardo with the rebound, gets it out to Cabagnot. Bad pass though. Blakely sidesteps over Cabagnot. Anong nagawa, pati si Fajardo.
Can't turn the ball over, especially in that area. Alex Cabagnot apologizing to his teammate.
Tubit may tangan ng bola. Haven't really said his name too much tonight. Itong si Ronald Tubid.
After he started, I believe he did not have a chance to get back into the game.
Millsap with 2 to shoot. Taking it to the rack. No. Blakely. Rebound. Siya na rin magtatawid. Tubid on him. He goes over to James Yap. James had 8 points in that first half. Is fouled by Cabagnot. Malyari may tangan. Once upon a time, ito si Malyari, part of this Petron team, gets it over to Blakely.
Ang lakas ng katawan, tapos at the same time can jump off, mataas pa siya tumalon.
Tsaka pwedeng 2 legs, pwedeng 1 leg, ganun pa rin yung elevation niya. As Millsap loses his balance, Pingris looking for a guard. They get it over to Blakely. James underneath, huli pa rin. Either Santos or Tubid, they got the job done. Millsap left alone. Couldn't send it home.
Actually, Petron very lucky because they've actually been a bit slow, a step slow in their transition.
Napansin din natin, during the break, etong San Mig Coffee came out mga 1 minute na lang. Bago tayo magsimula ng ating third quarter, mahaba-haba ang kanilang napagkwentuhan as James loses his footing. Tubid, humihingi pa ito ng technical foul. Si James Yap lost that ball in the direction of the referee. Fajardo underneath. Big patience ang problema. He overshoots. Naiilang na, Jason.
Yes, naiilang na siya dito kay Marcus Blakely. Good attack on the part of Petron. Again, we just mentioned it earlier. Their transition defense, a step slow, and San Mig Coffee is taking advantage.
That's a 6-0 run to open the second half para dito sa San Mig Coffee. Fajardo to Santos. Arwin gathers himself. 6 seconds to shoot para sa Petron. Cabagnot kicks it over. Millsap for 3. No. Santos picks it up. Turning coverage and
Very important 2 points there para sa Petron because like you mentioned, it's already a pretty extended run para dito sa San Mig Coffee. Petron needed those 2 points.
Took them over 2 minutes here in the third para makabutas. That brings them to within 5 points. Devance hesitates. James couldn't get rid of Tubid. Offensive foul whistled on Yap.
I doubt if that's going to be offensive. Sure. Tubid with a bit of hand checking.
Extended man pala. Ala ko, pasuntok yung referee. James on the catch. Lassiter bagong pasok. Gugulatin sana. Lassiter picks up the rebound.
You see Coach G looking for some more energy from his players. That's why he makes this early change.
Lassiter makes it back-to-back hits para dito sa Petron. Almost 4 minutes having gone by.
Instant gratification there, instant result from that change of Coach G.
Yep, step back long two. Santos for the board. Kabagnot surveys, gets it over to Millsap. Elijah on the run, stopped on his tracks by Blakely. Here's Arvin with a floater. That's a second box up the kasama pang foul.
Just when you thought that itong Mig Coffee has taken full advantage or taken the reins dito sa third quarter, mabilis na bawi mula dito sa Petron. Like you mentioned, 6-0 run and that 7-point lead, that proud 7-point lead on the part of Mig Coffee, which was their biggest, and naubos na.
Tabla na. After that completion, ganun din kalihal etong Petron. They can score, they can put together some points in a jiffy. Nangyari na naman! Every time this quarter he's beaten Kabagnot off that dribble. Ang dalawa dito, ang Mixers. Kabagnot to Millsap. Lassiter waiting for it. Looking for Fajardo underneath. Wanted to throw it down. Stopping Junmar's kind of night. Change for three. Pingris is there. He will reset this attack. Alex Malyari has overtaken Baroka at that starting point guard slot dito sa San Mig Coffee.
He's done a good job.
James misses. Fajardo gets it over to Kabagnot. Alex to Millsap. This time, pati daw braso kasama.
Very hard to say, but it's definitely what's gonna makikita natin dito yung katawan ng dalawa magkakabanggaan sa ere.
2 shots for Millsap.
Get to that area, that shaded area. And if Marcus Blakely happens to be in the same area code, hahabulin at hahabulin yung bola.
Nagugulat ka nga. Unang personal foul pa lang niya para dito kay Marcus Blakely, as aggressive as he's been.
Goes for the blocks, goes for the steals as well. But does a good job of keeping away from fouls. And as a whole, San Mig Coffee, a team that does a good job of keeping away from fouls.
Millsap splits, cuts this deficit to one. Pingris waiting for the movement. Simon, ipinasok na ulit ni Coach Tim Gon para kay James Yap. PJ against Lassiter, 3 to shoot. They gotta go to the bailout. Malyari couldn't get it. Millsap has Lassiter on his left, Kabagnot on his right. Decides to take it to the rack and will through to the line for 2 shots.
Having foul number 15, Mark Pingris with 7th personal, 13 fouls.
Huge development para dito sa San Mig Coffee. Mark Pinger is not happy with that call.
Pwes na si Coach Tim, ibalik muna si Alain Maliksi para dito kay Ping. Millsap splits again. He was 7 for 7 before missing 2 of his last 3. Blakely kontra Millsap. Devance. Kinakain ng buo yung pwesto na ito ni Junmar. Blakely is fouled. Si Devance was throwing his weight around. Ang layo na nausog yun ni Junmar Fajardo. As this timeout is requested by Coach Gia Bonilla. Inside the Mall of Asia Arena kung saan ating pinapaalala to witness hard-hitting MMA action sa PXC 39. Haharapin ni Mark Mugen Strigo si The Beast Yang Yong Kim para sa featherweight title. September 14 po yan, alas 8 ng gabi sa Inari Sports Arena, Pasig City. Buy your tickets na, mapapanood din sa Action TV sa September 15 alas 9 ng gabi. With only 5:55 remaining in the third, tapla tayo sa 55-55. Ikaw ba? Ano pa bang 5 na pwede dyan? Blakely has now missed his last 4 attempts from the free throw line, Jason. That's after making his first 3 threes.
Speaking of 5, Alex Cabagnot, number 5, being down the basketball. He's missed a lot here in the third quarter, speaking of Elijah Millsap.
Ito, jump ball pa ang tinawag dito dahil hindi masigurado kung sino ba nakatapik noon. This time Petron controls the tap. Cabagnot, hand off to Millsap. Gets it to the corner. Lutz doesn't want to pull the trigger. Looking big and strong. Parang nawala na ng kumpiyansa si Lutz.
There's a 3-point shot there with that long shot of his. It's not a quick trigger anymore. It's actually, nakita mo, almost second guessing.
DJ finding it back in the defense. He's got 6 points. Lutz jumps it out to nobody. PJ on the 2-on-1. Make that 2-on-2. Alain up, and overshoots.
Just like that. Ito, again, Mig Coffee able to get on transition, get those 2 points, get their points on transition.
Millsap once again, sidesteps to the left hand. That snaps him out of his own shooting slump. 20 points in total para kay Elijah. Demand, step back jumper. In and out, Millsap for the rebound, looking to push it hard. Millsap against Blakely, gets it to the left side. Lassiter, out to Millsap for a 3. Overshoots. Malyari na una si Blakely. Malyari. Behind the back to Blakely. Ang problema, offensive foul.
I had the right idea right there and is actually able to get away with this one. Nice fancy pass, but abutan mo eh.
Less than 4 minutes now remaining in quarter number 3. Lassiter Metangan gets it to Cabagnot. Nakita si Lutz. Hesitates once again. This is in trouble. Bailed out by Sandy. Foul. Maligsi getting the raw end of that. Siya na-foul. Siya pati naman sa uso. As Lassiter fades away. No. Blakely na naman para sa board. Ang 10 pa lang yan para dito kay Marcus. Somewhat slowed down rebounding-wise. Third personal whistled on Doug.
Nakakatuwa rin yung kay Blakely. No? Pag 10 rebounds siya with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. But mabagal pa rin yun. Used to him dominating the glass as Peter Simon actually coming into this game with a nice stroke to his mid-range shot.
Cabagnot gets it to Millsap. Iniwan kay Kramer. Sobrang tira. PJ. Just like that, Mig Coffee has stretched their lead back up to 6. Tanang 3 minuto na dito sa third. Millsap trying to do too much. Blakely, watch out! This now is the largest lead of the contest. 8 puntos para sa Mig Coffee. 30-second timeout requested here by Petron.
the thing with this San Mig Coffee squad, because they're such a good defensive squad, they've always been good defensively, but they usually couldn't turn defense to offense very quickly. Now with guards like Marcus Blakely and having the guards be able to run as well, nakikita natin, they really are able to put their transition into their offense quickly into gear when they play good defense.
That 30-second timeout brings us to the mandatory timeout naman para sa San Mig Coffee. Lots, now he pulls up for the three. No go, rebound battle. Millsap taps it out of bounds. Devance is in trouble. Requesting for a 30-second timeout of their own. 65-57, 2:32 remaining in the third. San Mig Coffee looking to stretch this lead to double digits as they hope to pick up their second win here in the Governor's Cup.
But you know what, this one, nakikita natin yung sinasabi ng game of runs, no? Kaya nakita natin in the start of this third quarter, San Mig Coffee came out strong, got a big lead, but then just like that, nakabawi rin ang Petron. Petron hoping to have a good kick here at the end of this quarter.
Silipin muna natin ang ating Rexona Power Rebound, brought to you by Rexona Men with 50% more long-lasting protection so you can do more. At yan na naman si Blakely ang nag-i-inspire dito sa San Mig Coffee as Mark Baroka is now part of the five para sa kanila. San Mig turns it over though. Lanete is with Lassiter, Lutz, Millsap, and Kramer. Haba pa naman ang kanilang shot clock. Lanete over to Lassiter. Down the lane, puts it up and out. Millsap is right there. Buta pa rin ako, Timaliksi. Millsap in traffic is fouled.
Maliksi not really known for his defense, but this time around, just timing that ball real well.
Santos back on the floor para dito kay Kramer. It's gonna be a short lineup para dito sa Petron. With Millsap probably playing the four.
Well, if you look at the other side, you know, etong San Mig Coffee, that's what they're trying to get away with. And makikita natin dyan, pinakamalaki nila si Joe Devance nga. Siya pa nagbababa ng bola.
Hindi na point forward, point center na. Maliksi over to Devance.
And you know, also a chance for Petron to match up with the quickness of San Mig Coffee.
Baroka is fast, tapped by Santos. Nakanino na ang bola. Lutz dives for it. Gets it to Lassiter. Lanete on the run with a flip shot. Cuts this deficit to 5. Devance contra Santos. Maliksi offers the pick. They swing it over to Simon. Blakely pleading for it. PJ has 4 to work with. Lutz all over Simon. PJ puts it up. No, oy, nakahiga na, naka-rebound pa. Galing naman ni Millsap dun. Lutz to Millsap. Cheek to first ring.
I just mentioned earlier, this has been a game of runs. Kanina, nakita natin San Mig Coffee already had a very proud 8-point lead. It was 65-57. And then after that timeout, it is the turn of the Petron Blaze Boosters to get something going for themselves.
At dito pa lang less than a minute remaining in the third quarter, nagkakaubusan ng 30-second timeout. Both coaches not wanting to give an inch here, Jason.
Because every game is important. You look at this game, this is already going to be the 5th game of Petron. And you're basically past halfway, and you need every victory to stay in that top 4 because they feel that's where they can be, or they're there right now. They don't want to give that up. Guys like Chico Lanete able to really give a good boost from that bench para dito sa Petron.
Devastating blows coming from the Blaze Boosters bench. San Mig Coffee looking to recover. Up by 2 points. Blakely contra Millsap. Taken away by Millsap.
3 steals he had in the first half. It's no fluke. Dahil kita mo talagang marunong talaga siyang tumiming na sundot.
Blakely muscles his way through. Rebound battle lalabas in favor of San Mig Coffee. Both squads leaving all they have on the floor of the arena right now. PJ catch and shoot. No go. Nasundutan sa mata. Ito si Millsap. And that is going to be foul number 2 para dito kay Blakely. Both squads have 4 days to prepare for their next assignments, Jason. Parehong sa September 4 ang kanilang mga laro. San Mig takes on Global Port. Samantalang itong Petron takes on Baracabul.
And that matchup, Baraco and Petron, they're actually at the top of the standings at this point. He's had his troubles from the free throw line as well, speaking of Elijah Millsap. Bit more steady than what he's shown here in the third quarter.
Malyari at saka si Lanete nagkabuhol pa dun. As Petron has taken a 1-point lead. Blakely having trouble with Millsap. Malyari looking to set this one up. Malyari foul. Oh, offensive foul pa pinito dito kay Blakely. Dahil binura niya dun. Etong si Chico.
A couple of fouls on the part of Petron, or rather on the part of San Mig Coffee. It really opened things up para dito sa Petron.
Millsap loses it. Simon looking for Malyari for the Hail Mary. Would have counted if it went. Pero that'll do it for the first 36 minutes of action. Petron magsabaw ng 1 puntong kalamangan. 66. San Mig Coffee looked like they were gonna take a sizable lead into the final frame. Etong Petron Blaze closed out that third quarter via a 9-0 run to take a 1-point lead.
Sila pa yung nakakuha ng kalamangan. But credit also itong Petron, because when they were down by the 8 points, nakita natin dito hindi sila nag-give up. They actually made their changes, and then they got a group, a unit that was really that was able to turn things around.
Pero ito si Alex Malyari opening this fourth quarter with a turnover. Kaya si Baroka waiting na sa scorer's table. Lanete for another 3. Couldn't get this one. Pingris with 4 personal fouls back on the floor as that rebound slapped away. So Baroka will be joining Pingris, Maliksi, Simon, and Blakely. Katapat etong sina Millsap, Santos, Lutz, Lassiter, and Lanete. Simon looking for Blakely. Medyo traffic to sa kanyang pwesto. Blakely is in trouble to shoot. Marcus puts it up, overshoots. Lanete for the rebound, gets set up to Millsap on the run. Millsap all the way, no. Pingres para sa rebound.
That's a shot that he'd like to get back because he just overcooked it. Wala nang nakasabay sa kanya sa ere.
Pingres handoff to Baroka. Now they get it over to Maliksi. Back to the basketball kontra Lassiter. Nakapagpasabit ng foul. Alexei now in double digits with 10 points. Tying his tournament high para sa San Mig. And now he's got his tournament best performance. Pero yung 10 points niya na nakaraan sa tambakan pa yun, ano?
Well, you can see that this one, he's really within the flow of things. And he was able to get those 9 out of his 11 points in the meat of the game, which was in the second quarter.
Lutz over to Lassiter. Out to Santos from the perimeter.
Had it all game para dito kay Arwin Santos. Really struggling from the field.
Arwin's been stuck on 7 points. Pingris at the post kontra kay Santos. Spin matchup clears already here in the PBA. Still very entertaining to watch. Pingris will through to the line for 2 shots.
They're actually teammates in Air 21 for a while.
And nung San Miguel, or Petron na ba yun? Nung si Pingris nagpunta dito? Yung huling championship, no? 2009. Pingris misses the first as we take a look at the Petron Strong Drive. Brought to you by Petron. Empower your business. Ron Tubit getting some run here. Papahingayin muna ito si Lassiter. At bumalik din si Junmar Fajardo para naman kay Santos. Ping makes it a 2-point lead para sa San Mig. On the move. Sit out. Lanete couldn't pull the trigger. Lanete off balance. Still got it up.
But just excellent box out on the part of Mark Pingris to keep Junmar Fajardo away from the paint.
Alexi for the deep one. One two doesn't work. Ding keeps it alive. And Baroka will reset this attack.
He gets the defensive rebound on one end to get the offense going. Saka na one offensive rebound sa kabila.
Tobido with a hand on it. Lux sa kabilang dulo. Throwing it down in the face of Mark Baroka. All the frustration of Kerslot's all tournament long inilabas niya doon, Jason.
He did something that you actually didn't expect na gagawin siya, but when he went off 2 legs and he saw Mark Baroka was there, pagkakataon na.
We gotta see that again, James. Ayun na, no? Sabi ko na sword. Will step over to Lux. Ayun na nga, pagkita niya ng turan, yung tulag yung take-up niya. Wala na. Lalamunin na niya ng buong buyo. Lux now with a total of 8 points. Tabla ang ating labanan already. The 10th deadlock of this game.
Guys that have been quiet. Mark Baroka very quiet in today's game. Only with the 2 rebounds. Actually does not even have an assist. Not even taking a shot yet. So I don't know.
Hands up with the leather. Nice hustle by Junior. By Blakely. But a mishap somehow ended up with it. Over. Kicks it.
How many times have we seen? Actually, and we've seen it from both teams. Pagkatapos ng rebound, they don't give up on the play. And they actually get an extra possession because they don't give up. And they try to put their hand in dun sa rebounder.
Alexi. Trying to get rid of the sticky defense of Tubid. Pingris keeps it on this side of the floor. Pingris na nakaw. Blakely na payungan. Alon Tubid. Isa pa, napituan doon.
Interesting.
Ito na naman, ano? Ni Blakely. Kahit mga ginoo ko, medyo bastos rin naman siya.
You can see both endpoints. You can see yung strikes sila. Kanina, nakita natin, Marcus Blakely with the block, and then that basket of Junmar Fajardo actually came from a steal of Elijah Millsap.
Blakely continues to struggle from that 15-foot line.
At 5 straight misses.
That's 6. Fajardo clears it. Lanete gets it across, papunta doon kay Millsap. One-on-one kontra Blakely. Millsap goes up.
Ron Stern right now, you can the momentum of this game has just switched so quickly, but so far dito sa puntong ito, you can see momentum solely sticking to the side of Petron.
Ang haba na itong run na to, no, to bridge the 3rd and 4th quarters, it was 65-55 57 nung naitayo na San Mig yung largest lead nila. Tatatlong puntos na lang na dagdagan nila from that point.
65-57 would mean that it's actually a 15-3 run.
Blakely looking to break their silence. Has now missed 7 consecutive free throws. And you can see, merong young San Mig fan dito sa tabi natin, Jason, nasasaktan sa kada mintis ni Marcus Blakely. (72-68). Petron looking to add to this 4-point lead. Wala nang 8 minuto natitira sa ating PBA Sabado Nights. David launches it. Low. Rebound, James Yap. Malyari now back on the floor with him. Malyari picked up his dribble, gets it out to Yap. Bing looking for James. He pulls up for a three.
Three-point shot right there of James Yap. Kailangan na kailangan ng San Mig Coffee. We did mention that it's actually a long run already para dito sa Petron. They finally get their points in.
11 points in the contest para kay Yap. Millsap asking for that pick. Fajardo provides it. Millsap goes to the corner. Lutz against Yap. Goes out. Tobin for three. Kung kaninang first half, walang mahugot si Coach G dito kay Tubin. Ngayon, pagbalik niya sa fourth quarter, pinapakita na niya.
Finally getting his first point. Speaking of Ronald Tubin after getting first points in the second half.
Yap kontra Lutz. Pulls up for another one. Chris Lutz confused. Deer in headlights si Chris Lutz na sa pull-up na yun.
He got pushed in the back, that's what he's saying. But right now. Alitan, kung ano yung gagawin ng kabila ng San Mig Coffee, yan naman ang sagot ng Petron.
Less than 6.5 remaining on this Saturday night. Malyari to Yap. Tugod now on him. Yap offered the pick by Blakely. Taken away now by Lutz. Here we go again. But this time around, Maliksi chases him down, making sure wala ng spectacular play.
Three-point shooting on both ends. James Yap, this was his first three-pointer of the second half. Sabi naman Elijah Millsap, kaya ko rin sagutin yan.
Commissioner Attorney Chito Salud together with Boss Willie Marshall and the rest of this PBA Sabado Night crowd inside the arena. Chris Lutz goes 2 for 2 to stretch this Petron lead up to 6 points.
And he's actually the first player on that Petron side outside of Elijah Millsap to get into double digits. Ganun ka spread out yung tulungan, yung ambagan ng Petron in terms of scoring in today's game.
Ano naman si Tubid, inaasawa ito si James Yap ni ito ng bola. Blakely has 4 to work with. Blakely kicks it out. James has got to put it up. Offensive foul whistled. On big game.
With matching push-ups na galing kay Ronald Tubin pagkatapos. See right here. Pretty tough call right there with matching push-ups.
Kasi Tubid, santi pa lang playing time din. Dami pang energy yung ipapakita. Millsap crossover. Loses his footing. Pero kaya naman pala, natuhod siya.
Number 23, Marcus Blakely, will score 17
Big news there. That's actually Marcus Blakely's 4th personal foul. Kanina nabanggit natin, ang layo niya sa foul trouble, tapos bigla-bigla na lang. Ngayon, 4 na.
Pareho na sila ni Pingris na tig-apat dito. Malyari on the run, jumps it over to Blakely. In traffic, taken away by Fardo. Nakabawi rin si Junmar. Kabagnot sa Belsa. Putakaran! Sa Kuraki, sa kabilang dulo. Really ball game, Jason. Sabi mo nga, kung anong bibigay sa kabila, yun din ang sukli ng kalaban.
Welcome to the Gilas experience. First off, Marcus Blakely, you think you got 2 points? Welcome to the Gilas experience. Courtesy of Junmar Fajardo. Switch it over to the other side. Kabilang import naman. Kabilang taga-Gilas naman ng sasupalpal.
Natabla na ng Petron yung largest lead of the ballgame na naitapag ng San Mig Coffee kanina with a quick hit from Junmar Fajardo. At sa pagtawid ng San Mig, napunta na naman dito sa Petron ng rebound. Less than 5 minutes remaining here inside the arena. Let's on the move, gets it to the corner. Tobid lost his dribble, out to Cabagnot with 6 to work with. Cabagnot kontra Malyari, goes glass. No, shot clock reset. Tobid will reset the attack.
It's a good play because it touched the ring at tapos kailan tinapik ni Marcus Blakely.
Petron looking to stand alone on top of the team standings. They pick up their 4th consecutive win. Millsap looking to ensure that, pero San Mig Coffee wanting to climb to the middle of the pack, looking for their 2nd win in a row. Dangerous off the spin, everything but the shot. Tobin ends up with the rebound. Less than 4 minutes na titira. Cabagnot setting things up. Cabagnot in traffic, out to Tobit for the shoot. Tobit puts it up and in!
Making a difference is Ronald Tobit. Remember kanina, when he started, hindi na siya bumalik ng first half. He started again the second half, but now he finds time to come back here and he has contributed.
King to Blakely, 8 to shoot. Simon on the move. Kicks it out all the way to Malyari. Half-court shot.
In any shape or form, right there, San Mig Coffee needed the basket. Alex Malyari able to give them a bailout shot.
So some semblance of hope here as San Mig is now within 7 points. Fajardo against Pingris. Gilas contra Gilas. Pull-up jumper. Fajardo couldn't deliver. Ping gets it to Malyari on the run. Malyari looking to take it strong. Down to Blakely for the throwdown.
Good 5-0 run. You know, sometimes you have to mix in luck with effort and skill. They got lucky with that shot of Alex Malyari with the shot clock winding down, and then next, dinikit naman ni Alex yung skill at saka yung nakikita natin basketball sense of putting things together.
Cabagnot has 6 on their clock. Millsap has to put one up. Millsap attacking, floating, gets the teardrop.
That's huge. That is a huge basket. Ang daming naubos na oras. Pagkatapos nun, they're still able to give themselves 2 points.
31 points in the game para dito kay Millsap. Petron up by 7 points. Malyari to Ping. Dito tayo inabot kay Fajardo. Kung nung first half, minama nila ito si Junmar. Itong rookie bumabawi dito sa dulo.
I guess that maturity process, napakabilis para kay Junmar Fajardo. Such a different player from that first half to the second half.
Junmar kontra Ping. Kicks it out. Alex for 3. No, lots from out of nowhere para sa offensive rebound. And Petron is starting to look good inside the MOA Arena.
Lots of big energy plays para dito sa Petron.
Timeout requested here. 86-79. Itong Petron Blaze might just be 79 seconds away from their 4th win in a row. Pero ito San Mig Coffee still looking for that key stop. Patulad na lang ng pinakita dito ni Junmar Fajardo. Prestone defensive stop of the game yan. Brought to you by Prestone Brake Fluid for superior braking action and safety. Sigurado, nasa mabuti kang kamay.
Yeah, Coach Tim Cohn, right now, what you're saying is we make a stop here. If you're able to make a stop here and score quickly on the other side, it's a ball game. But what's important is with those 14 seconds left on the clock, para dito sa San Mig Coffee to have any chance here, they've got to make a stop dito sa offensive set ng Petron na ito.
Petron will have Tubid, Cabagnot, Fajardo, Millsap, and Lutz as their 5 binabantayan ni na Malyari. Pingris, Yap, Blakely, and Simon. Millsap, Shifting directions, gets into the corner. Tobit for three. No. Chris once again.
Yes, they make the stop, but they're unable to get that rebound.
And
That was the key. That's twice from nowhere. No one putting a body on him, and Chris Lutz, ang ginamit nilang doon is effort.
And wala pa sa penalty. Good to Mig Coffee. It'll only be the first foul in the last 2 minutes. James Schaap giving it up.
That's 2 rebounds. That's why you can see that PJ Simon goes to the bench, because he did not box out his guy.
And now Petron is just wasting away the time, looking to shut the window on Mig Coffee. Tobit for three. Just like that, Petron is up by 10 points with 48.8 seconds to go. Mig is going to have to hope against hope here, Jason.
That's going to be very difficult. We talked about them having to make a stop. They did make a stop, gave Petron another opportunity, and Petron made good use of that extra opportunity.
As we take a look at the team standings as of the moment, Petron, gusto nilang ipagpag yung barako, gusto nilang masolo yung ibabaw dito. Mig Coffee naman gustong umiwas na mapalapit palalo dito sa dulo. Pero as it stands, if they cannot pull off the miracle, they will hold on to now solo 9th in the next 48.8 seconds of basketball.
It's going to be, the thing there is once you're there in that bottom section, your targets change. Ibig sabihin, nagsisimula ang season, ang target mo to be in the top 4. When you're there somewhere in the middle, all of a sudden, your expectations, you try to manage it na importante lang, wag ma-out. Pagkatapos nun, makakuha ng hindi masyadong mainit na kalaban doon sa quarterfinals. But of course, still an opportunity to make it to that top 4. But yung chance na yun, panipis ng panipis.
Mig's next game is going to be on Wednesday against Global Port, September 4, tapos Ginebra sa September 8, and then Alaska sa September 10. Ang Petron naman has Barco on September 4, Tokentex on the 7th, and Alaska on the 13th. Mig's got to go quick. They are down by 4 possessions here. Blakely goes glass, gets the baskets, and whips to the line for a bonus.
He makes this ball game here. It's 40.9. Lead will go down to 7. The problem is when you look at this Petron side, there's not really one guy that you can think, foulin ko to para makahabol tayo, because most of them very good free throw shooters.
And Blakely has continued to struggle from that line. Big though makes it a 4-point possession.
Napaganda pa.
So 2-possession lead lang ang Petron. They're in trouble in the backcourt. Cabagnot over the Lutz. And Petron will waste away the time.
What do? With 13, you don't foul anymore.
Paubos na yung shot clock dito. 7 to work with. Lutz to Cabagnot. 4 to shoot. Alex needs to pick one up. Couldn't get the killer blow. Mig's gotta hurry. Maliksi on the move. Maliksi puts it up. No. And that should do it. Petron will pick up their 4th win in a row. Tutungtong sila sa ibabaw ng team standings. Solo na dito sa Governor's Cup.
You look at the way that Petron played this game. It is, of course, Elijah Millsap was huge. Pero yung tulong-tulong ng mga locals nila, Lutz and Tubit, yes, they did reach double figures, but that was just at 10 points. But guys like Junmar Fajardo had his moments. Doug Kramer had his moments. Chico Lanete had his moments. Ronald Tubit, parang nakita natin, a lot of guys, a lot of the locals contributing at the opportune times, at the necessary times to get a 4-game winning streak. Pero
all game long ang sinandala netong Petron ang ating best player of the game, ang kanilang import na si Elijah Millsap. Elijah, 4 wins in a row for you guys just when it seemed like it was getting easier. It was playoff atmosphere tonight. How tough was it for you?
Oh man, this is what you live for. This is a great crowd. It was a great game. I got to contribute give thanks to God, thanks to my teammates, thanks for my coaches for believing in me.
Elijah, right now you're on top of the standings. When you look at your team at the moment, and you look at the other teams, do you feel that you're at the top of the class right now, your team?
We're not looking at all that. We just want to keep getting better every game by game. You can see that every game is going to be tougher, so we just want to be at the top when it's all over said and done.
Elijah, you guys got another one of the hotter teams in the PBA coming up on Wednesday in Baracabul. Here's your chance to invite your fans and Petronivers.
Oh man, we need y'all to come out and support us. We're playing hard out there for you guys. Locals are stepping up, playing well. Want y'all just come out and support us against the Baracabul Tuesday.
Congratulations once again, Elijah, and congratulations to Petron. So that'll do it for us inside the Mo Arena. Pero bukas, dito rin tayo, Jason. Alaska, Ginebra, ang second game bukas.
Yan kung kahapon ngayon, yan ang game bukas.
Oo. Nalito rin ako dun. Talking Text Global Port yung una kung hindi tayo nagkakamali. Sa ngalan ni... Tapos...
Ginebra, Alaska.
Yun, sa ngalan ni Jason Webb, ni Direk Francis Apilio, at producer natin si Chela De Jesus. Mag-umarjan po, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the PBA on IBC.